An average day in the life of a college male. It's 10:37 a.m. and you wake up to your roommate screaming the lyrics of Hellboy by Lil Peep because his ex exchanged tongues with a guy in Cabo that had a forearm tattoo. Your eyes feel like you just swam at the YMCA for like 6 hours and you're about as hydrated as Bear Grylls 6 days into drinking his own piss. But there's nothing Mia Malakova can't fix, so you find an old sock from across your room and intoxicate it with your liquid Leah Thomas's. There's no point in eating before noon, where you'll buy a Chipotle burrito that you'll make last 2 meals. So you throw on Elder Ring and get a little nostalgic because you kind of miss your jailbroken Xbox and the shit you were able to do on Skyrim. You should check in on your roommate's well-being, but he hasn't filled the Brit up since Russell Westbrook was good, so he can suffer. You have one class today at 2, which is genius scheduling on your part because you can be a hungover piece of shit for most of your morning Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You usually would just have your friends sign you in, but you watched Good Will Hunting last night, and now you have like a Steve Ballmer-like enthusiasm for your academic career. After you finally eat your Chipotle, which can we just acknowledge that Chipotle has declined worse than Ryan Howard post-injury. You finally head to your class where some guy that looks like the fucking Chicken Man from Toy Story is going to be talking about Duke Ellington for like 80 minutes. You'll spend the entire time watching the girl in front of you toggle on Free People, trying to wrangle your semi, and listening to Louis Armstrong go skip-a-doo-bop. When this hellscape is finally over, you toss on like a G6 on your way out of the classroom and start it off on like 3 bars of volume because if anybody knew, the group me would look like Sherman's March to Sea. When you finally get home, 2 kids that you're barely friends with are sitting on your couch watching South Park because they were invited by someone else. This pisses you off, so you kind of sort of ignore them and then head to your room where you'll watch a Tim Dillon rant about Disney adults. You have a quiz that you'll cheat on, so you start filling out job applications. Out of nowhere, you get a Snapchat notification from the girl that you engaged with last weekend. It's a forehead selfie, which means you probably disappointed her worse than the last season of Game of Thrones. A little sad and slightly confused, you head to your fridge where you're going to get your chicken burrito. It doesn't really matter to you that you watch a documentary in class where a certain group of people that have the first thing under file in Microsoft Word we're beating the shit out of chickens. A little bit of Sweet Baby Ray sauce makes chicken just fucking amazing. Itching for something to take your mind off of this girl and the fact that you probably won't get any of these jobs, you open up TikTok to see my fucking face.